Hi everybody, Sandra Ryerson here, Doctor of Audiology and founder of Adaptive Audiology Solutions located in Carroll, Iowa. And if you like these videos, I want to make sure to remind you to hit the subscribe button below and also select the bell notification so that you can be notified whenever a new video is posted. Now, on to today's topic. Today I'm talking about noise and how to protect your hearing from damaging noise. We're technically still in summer, however, fall isn't far away, and with fall comes many noisy activities, such as hunting, as also sporting activities, and getting all the crop in. While these are great activities to participate in, we need to remember that protecting our hearing is just as important as wearing our bike helmet or wearing protective eyewear. In general, the rule is that if you are speaking to someone at an arm's length from you and you have to raise your voice in order to be heard, then that noise is considered damaging to your hearing, and hearing protection should be utilized. Now, the longer you're exposed to that loud noise, the more damaging it becomes. And one thing that really comes to mind when I talk about this is mowing lawns. In the Midwest, most of us have big lawns. Some of us live on acreages. You need to think about that when you're mowing your lawn. The longer you're on that mower, the more damage you're doing to your hearing. The same can be true for sporting events, like for instance, football games, Iowa or Iowa State, Iowa Kinnick Stadium, Iowa State Jack Trice Stadium, or how about when the two play each other? Those can be extremely noisy events and also damaging for your hearing. And as I mentioned earlier, hunting is another very damaging sport for the ears because of the proximity of the gun barrel to the ears, and so hearing protection must be used for these situations. So today I thought I'd show you some examples of hearing protection you can get both at the pharmacy and at offices like mine. Earplugs like these are fantastic for reducing noise, and they can be purchased at any pharmacy. They can be repeatedly used up to about 5 times and then disposed of. They can come pre-molded or foam. The foam you want to roll between your fingers like this. And one thing I want to mention is that you want to roll this between your fingers with clean hands. If your hands are dirty and you're rolling these between your fingers, you're putting dirt into your ear, and your ear will easily grow bacteria. So be sure to have clean hands. If you don't and you handle any type of hearing protection and put it in your ears, you could get an ear infection. So be very careful of this. So as I was saying, you roll this between your fingers and you put it into the ear and you let it expand inside the ear canal. Okay, so you want to hold it in place as it's expanding, very easy to use. If you have small ear canals or just fine foam or pre-molded plugs to be uncomfortable, we can make custom-made hearing protection. I have hearing protection like this. This is specially made to wear to music, for music concerts, and I kept my skin tone because I wanted to blend in. Some people get them in fun colors. You can get these for any kind of noisy environment you're in, whether it's industrial noise or shooting, guns, firearms, or just with music. There's even musician plugs that have different filters so they can attenuate the noise evenly across all pitches. And custom hearing protection like this just starts at a little over $100 for a set. I always tell people, spend the money now, invest in $100 now or $120 now, and over time think how much money you're saving by not needing to get hearing aids later in life. And also, I just love wearing this hearing protection at concerts because it's more comfortable. I enjoy myself more, and I can still hear people around me. So I would highly recommend looking into this option. Many people complain that wearing hearing protection is difficult because while it does protect their hearing, they're not able to hear other people around them the way they need to. And I find this often from people who work in industrial settings and people who like to hunt. And we have a really cool solution for this. It's called Sound Gear, and it's electronic hearing protection. So I'll show you my husband's. I had made for him. So there you can see it looks like a hearing aid, but he made it black, and I think that looks pretty cool. And they run off batteries, and they have some adjustments that you can do on them. But what they fit in the ear, and he has them on a chain so that he can take them out and not lose them. So I've had people tell me that while hunting, they could hear things that no one else in their hunting party could hear, and yet they were protecting their hearing at the same time. So these are a little more of an investment, but they are well worth it to protect your hearing. If you're exposed to noise over 100 decibels, I would strongly recommend earmuffs. For instance, using chainsaws or heavy construction equipment, going into grain bins when the dryer is running, things like that they're just extremely noisy and dangerous. I would recommend earmuffs. Also, when practice shooting, you really should be wearing earmuffs And if you're inside a building, I would recommend double protection, earplugs and earmuffs. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any questions about this information, feel free to message me. I'll put my information in the next slide coming up here. And as always, please share this information on Facebook. It's a wonderful way to let people know about us and the fact that we're here in Carroll. We're here to help you with your hearing needs. I don't charge for a consultation. A consultation is free. So if you want to come in and just discuss options, look at things closer, get an idea of what you might need and prices, I'm happy to do that at no charge. And so you can give us a call or email us. Everything's on the following screen. And again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.